Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia Williams and here we do all things beauty. So for today's video, I'm doing a first of all, everything's gonna be affordable, but the key of the video is the Culture palette by Juvia'S place. So I only picked up the palette and one duochrome liquid eyeshadow. I wish I picked up the gold one because it would have had a shift of green, and you see green is the look for today. We're trying to give Poison Ivy. So if you're interested in that, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Ulta Beauty brow pencil. It's in the shade dark brown, just to carve them out and, you know, fill it in. Using my e.l.f. concealer, I am going to clean up the brows. It's in the shade medium warm. Okay, so trying to keep things as Juvia'S place as possible that I have. I do have their eye primer, which a lot of you guys know I have already. It's in the shade medium. Eye prep, eye prime. So we're priming the lids. The only thing I would say is that you have to shake it before you use it, because beforehand it literally just squirted me in the eye and I forgot to shake it. I forgot to shook it. But yeah, let's shake it and put it on the eye. For the excitement today, we have the Culture palette, and I do have one shimmer. It's in the shade Fula, which is like that iridescent shade. I haven't swatched anything, but this definitely was the last one. Oh, and just so you guys can see the back, these are ingredients. So if you're able to see that and screenshot it, you can. But I haven't swatched anything yet, so I will leave swatches for you guys up now. Hers look better. It just does look the best. Okay, so opening it up and taking the clear piece off. These are the shades. Look at them. Some people will be upset it didn't come with a mirror, but I mean, I don't really care about a mirror because I be having my own most of the time. These shades look gorgeous, and what I love about it is that looking at it, it's literally color coordinated going vertically. Like, if that's not easy, then I don't know what is. So as you guys might be able to tell, I am feeling green today, so I'm going to go down the green, or at least, you know, use what I want. And if I choose to use something else, I'll let you guys know. Taking Drums. I'm sure the names are going to be a little hard to pronunciate, but I'm going to do my best, even if I butcher it. So Taking Drums. I'm putting it only in this shape above the eye, and then I'm going to put a little bit for the inner corner. This is just a start. Okay, take a little more inner corner, going in an upwards motion. And the reason for the placement is because we're gonna cut this inner spot, just cause. I'm gonna take the lightest green Tahariba and place it kind of on top of the brown. Okay, so this is how it's looking with the shape. It does look a little darker on this side for some reason, but like I said, it's okay. You guys can kind of see what I'm going for. I'm going for like a wing with like inner pop of color, but it's gonna be cut out. Like, you guys will see it. And look at the skin, she's thriving. Okay, skincare purr. Taking that darker green, she's in the shade Nadi Belly. That's my guess. I'm taking some of her. We're gonna keep her as close to the lash line as possible. Ooh, wow, look at that. Taking a Q-tip with some micellar water, I'm gonna clean up and carve it out first before using concealer. So I'm using Garnier's one. This is the brightening one. I don't know if it makes much of a difference, but this is the one I got. So cut with me. Okay, so this is the eyes cut with the micellar water. I am going to use some more primer to carve it out and place it down just so it doesn't look too bare and shiny. Because that's my eyelids are a little oily, I'm not going to lie. So I'm gonna stop here with the eyes for now. I'm gonna, do a little more stuff after we finish our complexion. So for complexion, I want to still, keep things as affordable as possible because I think it just goes along with the Juvia'S Place theme. I did prime already using the e.l.f. Putty Primer and then the NYX Plump Me Right Back. e.l.f. first, NYX second. Starting under the eyes, I'm using my e.l.f. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Warm. We're gonna use her. Okay, using my LA Girl concealer. This is in the shade Suede. So GC961 is the numbers that they go by, but the name of it is Suede. Just as a little bit of bronzer. Nice. Is that not pretty? Look at it. It's like a bronzy flush to the skin. Almost natural. So we let the concealer set for a little bit. Let's blend her out by the edges first, inside second. Okay, does that not look flawless? So moving on to skin, we're using my Morphe 2 like tinted foundation serum. It's in the shade Hint of Honey. So I do want to say, disclaimer, she's a little orange, but because it's so thin, I think I can get away with it, to be honest. So it looked a little orange, but it's thin. And I always get compliments when I wear it, like, oh, your skin is so glowy. And I'm like, thanks, girl. You know, I thought you were gonna tell me I look orange, but it's pretty good. Like, I like it. I could go a shade up, honestly. I probably need to, but something in me is like, I'm not returning it, because I've been purchased this, and you know, I told myself it was fine. So maybe like, you know, just like 3 dots. You don't need a lot, and I'm only doing the bottom of my face. Okay, so we are looking super glowy, and to top it off, we're going to use the MILANI blush. She's in the shade Cheeky Coral 130. So with this, it's also like a thin product, so I don't think you can honestly be too heavy-handed with this. So I'm gonna just put like a line. How pretty. It's such a dewy finish. So to set under my eyes, I'm going to use the Morphe Brightening Pink powder. It's like the soft focus. The only powder they have, honestly. So I'm going to set under my eyes with that, but first I'm going to uncrease them. Okay, so I still have the powder underneath my eyes. I'm not going to dust them away yet. I'm going to go ahead and set my bronzer and blush. And to set them, I do have something Juvia'S Place themed. Ahaha. I got both of them. So I got this in tan, and I got this in, I believe, volume 2, which is the light version. So honestly, I could have gone a shade up with medium, but I was feeling tan when I bought it, so I got tan. So let's do bronzer first. This is them. They look tan, honestly. Could have just gone with the medium because, I mean, it's okay. It's already done. Let's start off with the lighter one. I truly love this formula. Like, no kickback. I'm so impressed with this, honestly. And then it has so much pigment. You only need a little. Do I dare go into the deeper one? Let's do it. Okay, so she's looking pretty tan. I used the deeper one as like a contour and the lighter one as a bronzer. Honestly, I have to like go to the beach a couple times for this to look natural on me because it's looking tan. It looks like I go to a tanning bed or something, and you know, I'm so I don't need that, but it's okay. Let's dust under the eyes, like dust away, just so we can put down the blush next. Okay, so going in with the blush, volume 2. I used a coral shade, so how about we just mix it? Super pretty. It's giving eleganza, Miss Ma'am. It looks so cute. I'm telling you, I love the formula. There's no kickback. Like, I don't know what they did to it, but like nothing flies. And I feel like the blush is super buildable. Like, you can definitely see it with, like, you know, a couple taps on your face, but it's super buildable. Yeah, I used to have the Juvia'S Place loose highlighter, but I did give it to my little sister's friend because she's super into makeup too. Okay, so going back into the palette, we're taking, I want to say Ify, if not Ify, this bright neon green, putting her on the inner corner. And I'm going to spray this like brush right here I have. It's a fluffy brush. Going in with this flat kind of brush, I'm going to run the deepest green shade, running her under. Okay, taking this shade right above it, it's called Tiv. I'm using the same brush, and I'm gonna just put it like on top of the on top of the green we already placed down. This was $15. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little pricey, but it's a duochrome, so I can understand. But I've also never used cream shadow in my life, so $15 is a lot. Taking a little bit of Fuller on my e.l.f. angled eyeliner brush, if you guys can see that, I'm gonna draw out the shape we had carved out. Wow, it's quite the shift. It looks white, but on camera it looks blue, and in person it looks blue. So if you guys don't know, I'm not a fan of blue, but I like anything sparkly. Okay, so just to spice it up a little more, I'm gonna take some and put it on the outside of my shadow wing, just to, you know, put it a little more involved with the look, make it look more cohesive, if you will. You know what would have looked good? So there's this other shade that they have. I should have picked it up, but something in me was saying, Alicia, you don't need another gold. So looking at reviews, I seen people picked it up. I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry. It's not off the top of my head, but they have a gold shade that's a duochrome of green. Would have complemented this look. Chef's kiss. A little more than the blue, but I mean, I'm not hating it. I feel like I should take the wing and like connect it. I think I want to take this gold shade as a brow bone highlight. Bring some gold into this, because I feel like it's giving me cool tone and I want some warmth. So taking Shauna, putting her under the brow bone. Okay, so I feel like this look needs just a little bit more. Like, we're gonna do lips too, of course, but I feel like it's not dark enough. So taking my NYX Epic Wear liner in the shade brown, I'm gonna do a wing. Not huge, like not huge at all. Just a little bit, like a little wing, so I can get some darkness that I'm needing. And I'm probably gonna like do it from inner corner to outer corner. I like to mention, I don't have a lot of good control with this brush. It's like a paintbrush kind. I don't have a lot of good control over it, but I'm gonna do my best. Okay. That was actually quicker than I thought it was going to be, but just a little something, you know? Let's go ahead and set the brows. Ironically, I do have one eye product. It is the Juvia'S Place Brow Setter. I Sculpt Eye Shade. It's in the shade Clear though, so let's set brows. Okay guys, so this is basically the final results. I am going to set my makeup on and put lipstick on, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts on the Culture palette. Okay, so thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I did finish off setting my face with the e.l.f. mist, and I did use the mascara, which is Sky High by Maybelline. It's the waterproof version, but I would like to mention I'm not usually a big fan of Maybelline at all, so I just want to like put that out there. Not a huge fan of Maybelline, like the brand in general. For lashes, I used one pair of lashes from Allure. It's in the style, I don't know, I think it's Marquise down here, but I used one lash and I cut it in half for the outside so we can give that elongated effect. Cute, right? So I used that one lash, and sorry for the lips, it's the only thing that's not on the affordable side. It's Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick in the shade Cutthroat Love. His stuff usually isn't that expensive. I want to say it's less than $20, and you know, some of Juvia'S stuff is in the $20 range. So I mean, I try to keep things as affordable as possible, but everything else can be found at Ulta Beauty. Not the Jeffree Star lipstick though, sorry about that, but it's like the only color I had that like tied into the hair. Everything else was on the hint of pink or on the hint of too red, or you know, I wanted something like exact, and we're still giving that poison ivy feeling. So how do you guys like it? I honestly wished I picked up that gold shade. I'm actually probably gonna go to get her right now because this is gorgeous. It really is. It's giving me like mystical, maybe even fairy, like an earth fairy. So that gold shade, it would just give me like earth goddess, you know what I'm saying? But it's cute, it really is. So thank you guys so much for watching it and making it to the end of this video. I loved the palette. I'm definitely gonna play it with her way more, and in the future you guys will see a shop my stash video. If you notice in the background, like this box, it's like a Fashion Nova box of stuff, so you'll see the haul in the future. But thank you guys so much for making it to the end. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.